friends. Hi, good evening. Good evening and welcome to the masterclass conducted by Vedantu, and this is Preeti Agarwal welcoming you here in the session. I know that you have been waiting from long to class to start. I know this. And I'm really excited to see that how excited you people are to attend this session, because you must be wondering there sitting in front of your laptops that what is all about boosting the power of left brain and why is it necessary, my dear? Okay, I'm here to answer your all queries. Do not worry about it. First, let me tell you what is the power of left brain. Okay, so the power of left brain consists of first your logical thinking, all logical decisions, all logical thinking, whichever you take or whichever you think, it is all done by the left brain. And I hope that you know that our brain has two parts, left brain and right brain, just like our two hands, right? So whenever we say that exercises to boost your power of the brain, so actually you don't know which exercise is affecting which part of the brain. Yes, my dear, both parts of the brain work in a different manner. And left part is basically responsible for all the logical thinking, your creativity, whatever it comes out. If you are a creative person, that means you have a better left brain, a more strong brain than the right one. And also it has been proved since many years that the people or the person who are more powerful in maths or in science, they have more strong left brain. People, scientists, they have been researching for years and years, and then they have come to this conclusion that those who have better left brain, they are more good in logical thinking, they are more creative, and they are good in math and science comparatively. Yeah, so this is why this session is important, and that is why to work on your left brain is more important. Right. So before we go forward to the other things and the other part of the session, I would like to introduce myself. And my name is Preeti Agarwal, and I am a master teacher at Vedantu of Maths. I have studied engineering from NIT Bhopal, and I have been teaching since last 4 years just because I have a big passion for teaching and I love teaching. I have worked in some IT companies, but I don't know, but I never liked the job there. So I started teaching because I loved it. And in this tenure of 4 years, I have mentored around 1,000 of kids, where I've turned like around more than 800, 900 kids, those who were average kids, and I have turned them into toppers of their classes, which yes, it is hard to believe, but that's true. That yes, I have done that. Okay, so continuing to my thing, which I started telling you that why left brain exercise is more important. So just imagine if you go to gym, or if your parents go to gym, or if you do exercise at home or yoga at home. Why we do yoga or any exercise? Just to stay healthy, right? So our body stays healthy. So whatever is coming up in this session is nothing but the exercise for your left brain to make it more healthy, to boost its power. Now getting my point? Yes. So let's start it, guys. And here the first, and for today there are no norms. Those who have already attended my few sessions earlier, there are no norms today, because you don't even need pen and paper today. Everything is going to be done orally. Nothing is there. Your left brain needs to visualize and just think logically and creatively. That's it. No norms for today. Yes, no norms for today. Right? And I don't think so there is any need to take notes as well. But if you feel to take notes anywhere with the session, please do it. I'll be happy if you take down notes. So quickly we will move forward, and the first question is here right on your screen. What will replace the question mark? And then I will tell you that how do we actually do these questions. I know that you will do this question. This is not a very tough question. This is like piece of cake for you. But I will tell you the best method where you can do it, and you can ace it like in seconds. Okay, I can see fine. Or always You people are amazing. You amaze me that you already are giving answers. That's cool. That's amazing. Okay. Great. Amazing. So those who are answering me already, I hope that they are already practicing with their left brain skills and they are already logically sound. Amazing. But here, why am I here? To tell you how you can ace these questions, how you can solve these questions in, seconds or easily, and not getting stuck in the trick which questioner has thrown in the question. Yeah, because many questions are there where tricky answers are there, tricky options are there, and you have to come up from the trick like a hero. Okay, so here it is. Whenever such type of questions comes, so my motive is not to make you capable of just solving this particular question, but every question which resembles this question or these type of questions. Okay, so these type of questions are the questions where 2 or 3 or 4 blocks must have been given to you already, and you need to crack the code what is happening in the above 4 or the 2 here. 2 are given, fine, but sometimes 4 blocks are there, 5 blocks are there, 6 blocks are there, so you need to crack the code what's happening in all the blocks, and then you need to decide which code or which logic I need to solve this particular question. Yeah, okay, so the first question says that here there is I see a square, and then I see a shape, and then again a shape. Here it is. Okay, so every minute detail is important. This is blue in color and this is pink in color. Yeah, and then in the next picture I see that this particular shape does not changes its shape, and it goes just inside this, and it is not here, and it has went there. And similarly with this shape. So what comes in my mind when I see this? Envelope. What comes in my mind? Envelope. Yes, exactly. This particular shape is getting in just like we fold an envelope or we close an envelope. So that means that's the logic here, and that is what I need to do in my second part, right? But that's the trick here. I'll tell you what. In this particular square, I see that there are 3 structures once again. This is blue in color, this is blue in color, and this is pink in color. So I know that these needs to get folded inside. That means whatever be my answer, I'm not worrying about the structure right now. Here it should be blue, here it should be blue, and here it should be pink. So now I have got a fair idea how my picture should look like. Blue, blue, pink. Right, so I'll go back to the options and I'll see which one I can exclude right now. So this is the fastest way that you can solve a question and protect yourself from getting confused in any of the options, right? Understanding my point? Great. So it is blue, blue, and pink. So here it is blue, blue, pink is not there. This is not my answer. Blue, blue is not there, not my answer. Here blue, blue, pink is there, might be my answer. I'll not touch it right now. Blue, pink, oh, it's not my answer because I need blue, blue, and pink. Then I move to the 5th point and I see blue, blue, and pink. Yes, this can be my answer. I will not touch it. Now, which will play its role? The shape will play a role. Why am I telling you these steps? The reason behind is that in many questions, in many exams, you will not find these confusing options itself. You will be just having A, B, C, D. Even I have added just to, confuse you and to tell you basically that what all steps do we need to follow. So the first step which I have told you to go by the color first, that has itself given you the answer. Right, it must have given you the answer if E was not there. Okay, so let's see how to judge between C and E. So basically, when I will fold it inside, remember we are folding something inside. So this will go as it is inside, or else the best thing you can do is you can make the mirror image. If you are very smart enough, then you must have noticed that it's the actual mirror image here, right? So what I will do, I will draw it, and again I'm Again, I'm giving a disclaimer for my bad drawing. So yes, the shape would look like something like this. Okay, I don't need to go for all other two. Now I've judged how my shape should look like, right? So here the shape is almost the same. So this is my answer. Here the shape is inverted. So that's not my answer. Yeah, simple. I know, it is pretty simple, and but believe me, these questions look simple when it comes to you, like when you are in a relaxed mood. But these type of questions only when you attempt in an exams, they look like, dragons in front of you. Yes, I know. I have always been, very much crazy about these questions, and I always used to solve these questions in my, free time when I was a kid. But when I used to see these questions in exam, these questions looks like a dragon for me, right? Because in exam time, our brain efficiency is literally half. Believe me, it is half. Okay, whatever we are giving, it's half because of the pressure and other things. Time management, pressure, good marks, and blah blah blah. Okay, now we'll move forward to the second question, and let's see who can solve in a master way. Which of the possible answers represent the cube below from a different perspective? Why am I reading the question so slowly? Because question is really important, that you should not skip reading the question. You should not, oh, okay, a dice is there, I will see 4 dice and this is, no. Read the question properly, because here sometimes what happens, it might have given you the cube, impossible answers, and the whole thing, the game has changed. Okay, I have seen many kids doing this mistake, that they miss this impossible or possible, whatever, right? So please do not do that mistake. See, at every question I will be giving you some or the other tip or some or the other way that how you can solve this question easily and do not commit any mistake. Okay, so if you want, you can note that down definitely. Okay, which of the possible answers represent the cube below from a different perspective? And I'm so happy to see that few of you have already answered. Amazing. Though I am not able to concentrate more on chat, but yes, I can see few of you are able to answer. Amazing. Right. If you're able to visualize, then you have done everything. Okay, because here what's important is visualizing. Okay, you need to visualize it, that how how can I convert this dice and how it will go, right? Okay, so here what I see when I look at this question, I see there is a blue color, again minute details, blue color, then a colorful triangle, then a colorful triangle on a white base, and a line, two squares and one square joined by a single line. This all thing I have noticed. Okay, now notice that these two triangles in same direction, they are pointing into same direction, right? And they are neighbors. Okay, so this I have figured out. So I will go to options and I will reject all those options in which triangle are not in the same direction and they are not neighbors, right? Go ahead. In this, I cannot see the other triangle, so I don't know. In this option, these two triangles are not in the same direction, so this is never my answer. Here, in this option, I'm not able to see the second triangle. I cannot judge here. In this, I can see both triangles, but they are not in the same direction. This is not my answer. This is how you eliminate options and you go it faster. See, you might be thinking that this is taking a long time, but believe me, when you will do it by your own and when you will practice it, it will not take time. I'm explaining you, that's why it's taking time. Otherwise, it's quick method, snappy method. Yeah, and then in this, and then now this triangle, whatever they could help me, they have helped me out. Now I need to go to the second thing which is given, that is square, a line. Now very minutely you have to judge that in both the options I can see this area. Okay, don't get confused by this circle. because this circle I cannot see here in the question, the given question. So do not get confused with the circle. Do not look at it in the options itself. Do and look whatever is given in the question. Yeah. Second tip. Here I can see that in both the options, the picture is same. Okay, what do I need to judge? How these both are connected. Okay, where the triangle is ending, this circle, this square is there, a single square without a line. Yeah, this is something which I can judge here. But in this option, this where the triangle is ending, a square is there is definitely, but it is connected with a line. So that's why what's my correct answer is this, because here the triangle, where the triangle is ending, here I'm having a square which is not connected with line. So that's my answer. Okay, so kudos to those who were actually able to visualize. I was helping out those who were not able to visualize it. Okay, so I hope it has helped you and you would be able to visualize it. Plus, you would be able to eliminate answers very easily. Yeah, okay. So next question coming up on your screen, and the next question. Okay, everybody's waiting. Okay, no, I'll not make you wait long. And this is a number series question. The number in the following question have been arranged according to an identical pattern. This is a very big hint given by the questioner to you. Identical pattern. Find out the missing number. What is the missing number? This is the missing number. Now you have to think, you have to try out which pattern is the question following. Think on it. Amazing. Do you know all the answers already? Okay. Great. Great. I can see few of you answering. Amazing. Those who are able to answer. Great. Now, the first tip I'll give you about this question is, whenever such type of questions come, always, not always, 95% time, questioner gives you a hint. Okay. The person who makes question gives you a hint in the question itself. And obviously, it is not seen by everybody, but those who are intelligent enough and those who have a good power of the left brain, they can easily judge it. Okay, so when I look at this question, what I see first, which strikes me first, is why is 83 written in the middle? Second thing, it is written in the blocks, in the bold, and third thing, it is written in the larger font. So that means this whole question should revolve around 83. Yeah, this question should revolve around 83. This is the biggest hint which the question is giving to you. Okay, so the first thing which every kid, it's not a new thing which I'm telling you, every kid out there, they try out when they are finding such puzzle, what they do, they add it all. If you don't find by adding, then you will go forward and you will see, then we'll try with multiplication, subtraction, division and other things, or squaring or tripling and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so when I add all these, so let's add them. Now here, I should be very fast enough to add all them. Okay, so 25 plus 17. So I'll add it by breaking it down into the multiples of 10. Those who attended my last master class, they must be knowing that how I add numbers. Okay, so those who are new, those who don't know, for them I'm telling you that we can add numbers by dividing them into multiples of 10 or multiples of 5, because when we add numbers in multiples of 10, it's pretty easy. If I ask you what is 20 plus 30, you will immediately say 50. If I'll ask you what is 80 plus 100, you will immediately say 180. Right. So, but if I'll ask you what is 63 plus 58, you will get a little confused and you will take a little time. Right. So, what I suggest is just add numbers in multiples if you are if you are so comfortable with it. Everybody is comfortable with it. Everybody out there. Okay. So, I'll add it. 25 plus 10 gives me 35. Yes. 35 plus 7 gives me 42. 42 plus 40 gives me 80, and 82 plus 1 gives me 83. Amazing! I have nailed it. That the sum of this particular row is 83. Right. Now I will check if this is true for all other pattern. Right. I'll add it here as well. 26 plus 30 gives me 56. 56 plus 2 gives me 58. 58 plus 20 gives me 68. And 58 plus 20 gives me 78. And 78 plus 5 gives me 83. Oh my God. Here also, when I add all these numbers, I get 83. Now I'll go for this one. Yeah. 41 plus 10 gives me 51. 51 plus 1 gives me 52. 52 plus 30 gives me 82. And 82 plus 1 gives me 83. So amazing. What am I seeing here? That when I'm adding all these three numbers all together, what I'm getting 83. That means here, this particular line which is asked, it should be adding up to give me 83. So I need a number which I should add up here to get 83. Simple it is. Add both of them, and whatever you are required, this is the answer. So 26 plus 30 is 56. 56 plus 1 is 57. Now I need to subtract 83 by 57 to get how much do I need here. Now what I do is I never do it like this. What I do, again I do it multiples of 10. 83 minus 50 is 33. Got it? 83 minus 50. I'm coming back now. Same thing which I did in addition, I'm doing it back from the subtraction. 83 minus 50 is 33, and 33 minus 7 is, who can tell me? 33 minus 7, yes, 3 went from there. Those who get problem in this, see 33, you visualize numbers, okay? 33, 30 line ends here, and 31, 32, 33. Okay, you need to subtract 7. So 3 went from there, you reach to 30. Now you need to remove how many more? 4 more. If you remove 4 more, what will you get? 26. So that's the correct answer. 26. Okay. I know that many of you must be thinking that this is a very quick question and we have taken a long time to do this. But again, I was telling you how to add quickly, subtracting quickly. You could have just skipped that part and then you could have got it in seconds. Yeah, great. So quickly we'll move forward to the next question, and this next question is amazing. To odd one outs, very important to note here is nothing is in a series or nothing is in a row or a column. Each of one of them are different. For example, and how you have judged it, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Everyone, all of these figures are different. There is no row, no column. So do not get confused by this. 50% of the kids get confused and they think that, oh, this is a row, there must be a code here, I need to crack it. No, right? Okay, so I'll see how many of you can solve this. And yeah, yes. Amazing. So what's given here? Okay, when I look at this question, I see that 6 blocks are here. Okay, 6 blocks are given and I see different figures in it. Okay, fine. Now what I see here is that it is having 3 figures. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 figures. 1, 2, 3 figures. 1, 2, 3, 4 figures. 1, 2, 3 figures. 1, 2, 3 figures. But again 4 figures, 4 figures and 3 figures. But I have just one odd out. So I cannot think that this one is odd. right? Because you must have thinking that all others are having 3, this is having 4, so this is odd. But please check the others one as well. Okay, so that means this is not the logic behind doing the odd one out. Logic failed, no problem. Go for the other one. Keep trying which logic is going to work. I'll go for the next logic. Let's think. Okay, I see that there is one blue color, one white, one black. Then one blue, white, black, blue, white, white, black. Okay, so there were 4 here. So, okay, 2 white. Here, again 2 white. So, all the colors are present in all the blocks. That also not the logic which is working now. Now what I see that all the figures are different in sizes. All the figures are different in sizes. So I will check if these different figures are same or not in all of them. Here it is a square, arrow, triangle, triangle, circle, arrow. No, it is also not happening because everywhere it is different. I cannot crack a logic behind it. But when I look at the color, each of them, the bigger one is having blue in color. Oh God, everyone is having blue in color. So that means that is also not the odd one out logic. Now what to do? And the very simple logic here is that when I look at the colors, see white color, can you concentrate on white color? The logic of blue color is, it is owned by the biggest one. Okay? Biggest structure. Logic of white color is, it is always in the mid. Can you see this? It is either always on the mid or on the top. Okay, mid or top. So there should be a pattern for black also. So the black one is always at the bottom, if you can see. Here it is because it's the extra one. But if you see, it is always in the, every figure is having one black at least at the bottom. But here in this one, this black is at the top and nothing is there in the down. So that means C is my answer. See, here I could not use the eliminating the options trick because there was nothing which I could eliminate because of thinking of any logic here. Sometimes it happens, there is a question and you must be thinking that which logic to follow and which logic not to follow. Okay, there might be hundreds of logic that you will run in a question and nothing will work out. It might happen. But do not worry, there must be one logic settling down there, and that is where you need to practice more on your left brain. Right, and then we will move to the next question. And oh my God, this is a question which needs some prerequisite knowledge, and that is Roman numbers. And hope everybody knows this. What are Roman numbers? As you are somewhere between 5th to 8th, Roman numbers are easily taught in 4th standard or in 5th standard and even in 6th standard. So I know this, that everybody knows what Roman numbers are. So here you need to complete the series. Okay, just for your sake, I'm telling everybody that what Roman numbers are standing here. Here it is 6, 10 you know, this is 5, this is 11, this is 12 and this is 3. Now you have to think what's going on here. You can take your time and think what should be the answer. Just think what's going on. Okay, if you will look at the series all together, it is 6, 10, 5, 11, dash, 12, 3. One tip once again. If a series, any series is having mixture of two types of anything, say here you were having mixture of Roman series and Roman numbers and Arabic numbers. Then if you have a mixture of alphanumeric numbers, which we say alphanumeric series, alpha or alphabets or numbers, then there must be, for alphanumeric, I'll tell you forward what will be the tip. But for here, if it is given 99% there are chances that something different is happening with Roman numbers and something different is happening with the alphanumeric numbers. With the Arabic numbers. So this is my one of the shortest tip for you that this might happen. Okay. So when you look at the Arabic numbers differently, then what you see that it is getting 10, 11 and 12. That means it is getting added up. When I look at the Roman numbers, it is 6, 5, dash and 3. That means it is subtracting by 1, 1. So 6, 5 and here 4 will be written. But I do not need to write 4 in the Arabic. I need to write it into here. So you should know how to write 4 in Roman numbers and this is my answer. Amazing, right? Okay, great. Quickly we'll move forward to the next question and the next question is this. Find the missing letter G, B, D, L. Which of them are correct? And this is my question. Now you must be thinking, ma'am, you just told that something different is going on and this is, what is this and this blah 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 blah. But here again, what I will say here is that whenever it is mixture of alphabets and numerals, do either of one thing. First thing, either convert your alphabets into numerals or convert your numerals into alphabets. This might help you in alphanumeric series. Okay, so here I will try to convert. First say 2 are alphabets. So obviously by using common sense, everybody says that convert the numerals only. Why to convert alphabets, right? So I will convert, I'll convert alphabet. So, and yes, those who are wondering how do we convert it? So for them I'm writing, like for example, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J and so. Okay, so for them I'm writing that A is the first, because A is the first alphabet, then B is the second one, C is the third one, like this. So this is how we convert it. Okay, and this logic is used in many series that you will be told, and you will not be told actually, but it will be there to confuse you. Okay, so chalo, we will convert now. We have the numbers in front of us, we have the alphabets in front of us, we will convert now. Okay, so 1 will give me A and 3 will give me C. So just considering the first one, I will see this is CB, AC, AI. Yeah, understood everybody? Now you will need to see that, okay, what's the logic behind CAA? Okay, BCI, which is like totally different thing. Okay, so there is nothing clicking here. So what we can do is, second thing what we can try is, why not we convert the alphabets into numerals? This might help me. Let's see if it helps me. So I will see this. C will convert to 3, B will convert to 2, 32. Okay, A is 1 and I is 19. So the number becomes 32, 13 and 19. Oh my god, I have noticed something here. I guess you must have noticed here that 13 plus 19 is giving me 32. 13 plus 10 gives me 23. 23 plus 9 gives me 32. Yes? Got that? Amazing. That means we have got the logic now. Now the first thing which I need to do is that I need to convert all the alphabets into numerals. This is the first thing I need to do. Then I will see what logic is running behind in other levels, right? So F is 6, E is 5, I is 9 and A is 1. So I will write here 65, 26, 91. Now just see what has turned around here. Here 65 plus 20 gives me 85. 85 plus 6 gives me 91. That means If I'm adding first two, I'm getting the addition in the last. Or else you can do that 91 minus 26 gives me 65. Either way out. Okay. Now we will see into the third one what's coming up next for us. D is 4, H is 8, 25 is already there, B is 2 and C is 23. So I will write here 48, 25, 23. Now again what I see here, which was actually in the first one, that 48 is sum of 25 and 23. 25 plus 20 gives me 45 and 45 plus 3 gives me 48. Yeah, so that means in your next one, which needs to be followed, this logic needs to be followed. Right? Everybody got that? Amazing. E is 5 and B is 2. 35 is there. H is 8. So I don't know this one. Okay, so 52. And what will be the logic here? Plus, I need to plus here 35. It will give me 8 something. Okay, and obviously I can see from here, cross check it from here, that 5 plus 3 is giving me 8 and 5 and 2 will give me 7. Now 7 is your answer, fine, but which is the corresponding alphabet for 7? Corresponding alphabet for 7 is G. So A, G is your correct answer. Okay, so here you have first converted alphabets into numerals, did some addition, subtraction, and then you got the numeral and then converted back into alphabet. Yeah, so this is how this all works. In a certain code, despair is written as TFEQSJB. How is numeral written in that code? I know many of you get so confused in this. Okay, I'm just writing the hint here. I'm giving you time. Do not think that I'm not giving time. Q, S, J, B. Amazing. DESPAIR is written as TFEQSJB. Okay. Now, the first step in these type of questions, first thing which you look for is that are my alphabets repeating? Are my alphabets repeating? That means in the answer TFEQSJB, are my alphabets repeating? No, not all of them. That means there is some other logic which is running behind. Not just the alphabets are just shuffled here and there. Okay, so you don't go in that trap. The first step is already crossed. The second step, you look forward for the logic behind. Great. Now you see, first thing you see that are D and T related somehow? D is the fourth one and T is somewhere at the last. So first thing which you can think of is T is the last fourth alphabet. No, it's not the last fourth alphabet. So this is not the logic which I am thinking. Okay, let's move forward. Is E and F related to each other? Yes. F is the next alphabet to E. Yeah. Now is S and E related? No. T and Q related? Yes. Q is the next alphabet to P. A and S are related. I and J. That means alternate alphabets are related. I got that. Okay. That means somewhere I am going in the correct direction. Now, if this is not getting related, let's go to the next one. Are D and E related? Yes. D and E are related. So I will write D plus 1. Here plus 1. And S and T are also related. Hey, I got my logic. A and B are related. R and S are related. Plus 1, plus 1. Amazing. So, when I will write numeral, I will follow the same logic. So, basically, I need to do alternate like this and like this. Just draw it for yourself so that you don't do any mistake. So M N O U V M N E E F P Q R S L M A B. NVOFMBS. NVOFMBS. That's my correct answer. Isn't it easy, right? It's really easy. Once you start doing it, it's really fun. When you first just start solving these questions, and once you start knowing this answer and you get answers right, you feel so amazing and you feel so proud about yourself, and you will start enjoying these questions just like me. Okay. Now the next question is this. This is a really, I would say, very important question. Okay, so these type of questions not only are asked in just in the I would say any competitive exam, but it's really important in the Olympiads as well, because you get many these type of questions in the Olympiads as well. It was Sunday on Jan 1st, 2006. What was the day of the week? Jan 1, 2010. Okay. What I need to know here is that Jan 1, I'm talking about Jan 1, that is 2006. I need to go to 2010. Okay, so I'm here right now in 2006. I need to go to 2010. So how many years are here in between? 2007, 2008 and 2009. Okay, there are 4 more years to come, 3 more years to come. You should know this. You should know this, that in 1 year, how many days are there? 365 days are there. Okay, in 1 leap year, how many days are there? 366 days are there. Amazing. Now, how many days are there in 1 week? 7 days. Great. Now, if I need to find out that how many weeks are there in a year, then what I will do, I will divide 365 by 7. Simple. And what I get? I get 52 weeks and 1 day. 52 weeks and 1 day. That means in 1 normal year, I have 52 weeks, 1 day. That means in 1 leap year, how many weeks are there? In a leap year, 52 weeks are there and 2 days are there, because in a leap year, we have 366 days. And where is that day adding up? Correct. That day is adding up in 29th February. So the day adds up as 29th February in the February month. Okay. You will remember this, all these logistics. Okay. Now you know all these things. This is the base of these type of questions. Okay. So that means one more important thing. When a week is there, when a week is running, we travel from Sunday to Saturday, or I can say we travel from Monday to Sunday, right? And after Sunday, the Monday comes back when you start going to school, right? So after 7 days, that Monday comes back. That means when a week is completed, then the day is repeated, right? That means when a year completes, how many weeks are completed? 52 weeks are completed. So the day should come back, but here 1 day is adding up. So that's why every year you are not having same day on same date, right? Just imagine if suppose your year must be having 364 days. Just imagine 364 days, then never ever there would be a change in any calendar. Every month, every date, the day should be same, because every year we would complete 52 weeks, and if the 1st Jan is Monday, then next year it should be Monday, because we have completed 52 weeks in a year. Then I would say really sorry for those whose birthdays fall on Sundays. They would feel really sorry that on every Sunday their birthday will fall on Sunday and they will not get a chance to distribute chocolates in schools, right? Okay, but that doesn't happen because we have 1 day more extra. This is not the thing. we have 1 day more extra. That's why our days keep on changing, right? And this is the only logic behind solving these type of questions, and that is that on 26 January 2006, 1st January, if it was Sunday, right? So in 2007 it will be Monday. Yes, definitely, because 1 day extra, so it will be Monday. In 2008, what it will be? Yes, it will be Tuesday, no problem. But before going to 2009, what do you see? 2000 here. Now I'll take you to the another page and I will just zoom in the calendar of 2008. Here the January is there, 1st January, then February will come, and then December, and then 2009 January. Okay, I'm just zooming in the 2008 calendar. Okay, 1st January is what was 1st January on 2008? It was Tuesday. Okay, it was Tuesday. So it will cross, when it will cross February, what will happen? It will cross 29th February. That means at the end of the year, how many days will be extra here? 2 days will be extra. So that means in 2000 January, we will not have Wednesday, we will have Thursday, because we have 2 days extra. Got that point? And then here it will be Thursday. In 2010 it will be Friday. Now you have got the answer. Amazing. But the point to note down here is that why have I why I have zoomed in 2008 calendar, just to show you that what is the series, and you have to think of this series. Okay, might be there a question where March is given, so you need to think on when you have to jump days. Okay, I know that you can do it. You are rock stars. Okay, so now we are actually running out of time, and this is the I guess the last question that we are doing today, that which direction will the last gear 12 move? So this is the 12th gear. Okay, so the 12th gear is moving, I don't know which direction, but I know the direction of the first gear. So let's start moving with the first one only. And for here the tip is, think yourself that you are standing here. Okay, this direction, if everybody knows, this is a clockwise direction, and this direction is the anti-clockwise direction or the counterclockwise direction. So C I will write for clockwise and A I will write for anti-clockwise. So just imagine you are standing here and you are moving. You are moving, and this groove will shift it here, and it will shift, and the groove will start moving in this direction. Yeah, it will start moving in this direction. It will give anti-clockwise direction. This groove will shift it here, so it will start moving into again clockwise direction. This groove will shift it to this side, and it will start moving into anti-clockwise. It will shift, it is shifting it here, so it will start moving into clockwise direction. It will shift into this side, it will start moving into anti-clockwise. Similarly, it will shift into this side, it will move into clockwise direction, it will shift into this side, it will move into anti-clockwise. I am taking a little speedy, I am sorry. Okay, then where I was, yes, anti-clockwise, it will move it to this side, it will move into clockwise, it will move into this side, it will move into anti-clockwise, and this will move this side, this will move into clockwise, and it will move this side, so it will move into anti-clockwise direction. So basically the answer is counterclockwise direction. Anti-clockwise, counterclockwise is the same thing. Yeah, so I hope that you have understood. I know I was a little speedy here because we are actually running out of time, but these things, I know it looks tricky for you, but once you will start solving these type of more questions, even this is the simplest one I would say. The more typical questions, the harder level questions, and when you solve them, you feel so good about yourself. Believe me this. And this is the dessert for you. Okay, so this is a dessert for you. Basically, why am I calling it dessert? Because many of you have requested me that, ma'am, can you please give some math trick as well in the webinar? So here I'm giving you just one trick. I'm sorry, that 48 into 52. What is 48 into 52? How will you do this? Okay, if you know the crossword multiplication for the two digits, amazing. But here I have another trick for you, that 48 I can write it as 50 minus 2, and 52 I can write as 50 plus 2. Okay, by seeing this, one formula clicks in my mind, that is a minus b into a plus b gives me a square minus b square. So here my a becomes 50 and b becomes 2. So it is basically 50 square minus 2 square, which is 2500 minus 4. So I need to just subtract 4 from 500, or my answer is 2496, and that's the answer. Perfect. So you actually escaped yourself by doing 48 into 52, right? So this is something, this is the few tricks which you can actually do and for your faster calculations. And obviously when you're doing calculation, you don't need to write the formula. Nobody's asking you to write the formula. The only thing you need to do is just to think in your mind that yes, it is working. Okay, so this was all about if you think that it was all about turbo, so no, it is not. Turbo advantages are far more than this, that you will actually square numbers in seconds, you will multiply numbers in seconds, you will not only just do this, you will calculate percentages very easily, you will crack all MCQs without actually solving them. I know this sounds crazy, but those who have attended my earlier webinars, they must be knowing this, that this is possible. And this can all be done by the module 3rd, which is the digital supremacy. And again, one more important thing which I was dealing with since the webinar started was that you can improve your analytical power. Yes, analytical power is really important. You can enhance that, how to analyze question, and hence you can improve your logical thinking. And you can fuel your left brain, you can start exercising with your left brain, and the left brain will say yes, I have more developed. And obviously you will do all the calculations with speed and more accuracy. You will get the answer in seconds and you will be more accurate and speedy. And the last thing, you will boost your IQ. Yes, I think many of you think that, ma'am, IQ is not that, I have a good IQ, but let me give you a reality check that you need to boost your IQ, you need to work on it, you need to work, you need to do brain exercises. And brain exercises consist of so many things. One of the best thing is that solving questions and training your brain in such a way that do faster calculations and do logical thinking questions, critical thinking questions, and many other questions, right? So those who are here looking to enhance their creativity and logical thinking, here is a course coming up for you, which is launching from 20th September, which is just 10 master classes of 1.5 hours. And just imagine, in 15 hours you are going to have a left brain more strong, and you are going to become a better person with better calculation, with better IQ. So what you need to do for that, you need to just go to the URL written here, take a snapshot, note it down in your copies, whatever you want to, and I will take you to that page, how it will look like. So this will look like something like this when you will go. So this is basically for 5th to 8th standard, where all the classes will be taken by me. And here are the other course offerings where you can see features where you can square any numbers in 10 seconds, increase your IQ, multiply number in seconds, boost your analytical power, and make logical reasoning super easy, and crack aptitude problems like never before. Okay, so here are other few things where you can multiply 4-digit number, 3-digit number, multiplication tricks and everything. And then there is a surprise. So here the surprise is that here you can see all of the details, the schedule, the course prices, and this is a surprise for you where the lighting deal is going on, which is especially for those kids who are actually attending this webinar, right? So this deal is going to end in like 3 hours now, so or 3-4 hours, whatever it is. But let me tell you that yes, you can enroll it and you can avail the offer right now. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this session, but if you are thinking that why do we need this, because when you grow up you will go and seek for a job, you want a job obviously. So for jobs you need math skills, and these math skills can be developed by this course. Definitely. And you are a very good age to start enhancing your creativity and thought, link math to real world, live maths, do calculation lightning speed, and yes, this is the right age to fall in love with maths. Because I love maths and I have fallen for maths, and I want you also to fall in love with maths. Right? So thank you, class. Thank you everybody for attending this session. It was really great seeing you so excited and giving the answers. Amazing it is, and I hope seeing you in the coming master class and joining the session, and we will meet there and have a lot of fun, believe me. Great. Thank you everybody. Good night. Take care and sweet dreams.